Hi, everyone. It looks like I am, in fact, live. We will start taking questions momentarily as I set everything up. We did remember to announce it on Instagram. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you did get the notification a little early telling you to head to YouTube, that I would soon be streaming. Hi, Malika. Hi, Janice, Alicia. W. Calero, 0718. Hello. BTS enthusiast, Connie Rulas Avila. With love, Chelsea. Lots of people arriving. Okay, I think it's time to start. I want to start by saying that I have uploaded a ton of Anchor podcasts. So if you submitted a question to me on Anchor, it may already be answered. I listed the links below to the 3 most recent podcasts. In time, I will be releasing them also to YouTube. If you want to check them out now, you do have to head to anchor.fm/VeronicaIsles. Download the Anchor app. If you would like me to answer your question in a future podcast, all you have to do is send me a voice note. It's that simple, and I will get to it. So, who am I? I'm Veronica Isles. I am a Chicago based life coach who specializes in the law of attraction. I can help make your life better through using proven techniques that have worked to help transform my life and that help transform the lives of my clients. If you want to work with me one-on-one, VeronicaIsles.com is the place to go to get my one-on-one coaching. Okay, so let's just get started with some questions. That's what these live sessions are all about. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that button now. Also the bell icon, and you can be a part of I guess you're already a part of this live session, but you'll catch the next one too, because that's the only way I announce them. They are not pre-announced. You can also follow me on Instagram. That is a way to follow all of the things I do and also get to know when I go online live on YouTube. Nina Longordo, hi. Looks like you started to ask a question, but then it didn't come through. Oh, I manifested. You manifested something. Nina, I'll wait for your question. Lots of Ninas. Look at that. Nina's everywhere. I wonder why. How weird. It looks like you manifested something. Well, I'll take another question in the meantime. What do you think about subliminals? And then I will answer Nina's question. Okay, let me take a snapshot. Okay, what do I think about subliminals? I think that anything we refer to as a crutch outside of ourself, yes, it can work if you believe in subliminals, because it would be your belief, not the subliminals themselves, that would be bringing you about the result. It's like a lucky charm, or even seeing a sign of a particular number. It's lucky because you put your faith in that it's bringing you luck. But you're lucky all the time. Like your ability to manifest isn't in the subliminal. It was in your belief that the subliminal is going to make it happen for you. So it's really just in your belief that it's happening. If you want to listen to a subliminal, have it in mind that it's actually your belief, not the subliminal itself. The reason why I discourage things like subliminals is because it gives the person this feeling that their power is happening, that their ability to create, ability to manifest is reliant on other things and other tools and other crutches. Like we need outer confirmation that we can do it. So that's why personally I don't do subliminals. I never have. Doesn't work for me. Well, because I believe it won't. But I also think it encourages this feeling that we need something else to enhance our creative abilities. Almost like we need a crystal, or we need a color, or we need a lucky this or that, or we need to see 1111. You don't need to see 1111 to be in alignment. In fact, like November 11th isn't like the luckiest day of the year, although it is Rocky's birthday, so I think it's lucky. But in terms of manifesting, like, you're not going to manifest better on 11/11. You're not going to manifest better when there's a full moon or when the planets are in a certain alignment. You're not going to manifest better at 11/11 in time during the day. Like, you can manifest the best at any moment, because all these things are just, outer labels and things we've put our faith in, but our faith should be within ourselves. Okay, I got off to a little bit of a tangent. Okay, Nina's question. I did snapshot it. Okay, here it is. I manifested my SP and then he pulled back. Well, let's look at the good part. You manifested your SP. Cup half full or half empty. If he pulled back, you know what? He can come forward again. He really can. Um, a lot of times that will happen. And actually the pre-recorded video I'm going to be releasing this week, I think it's going to come out on Thursday, so do watch for that, is all about what to expect when you're manifesting. And when you are manifesting, sometimes you'll get an indication of something and it'll happen, and then it'll like turn the other way. And you're like, whoa, what happened? I was doing everything right. My specific person came back. Why did he just pull back? Why did it just go in the other direction? It's because you have to stick it out. You have to stick out the vibration, stick out the feeling of your specific person being with you. If you pull back a little, who cares? You're going to stay true to your vibration, to your feelings of being with your specific person. If you pull back, oh well, you're going to stay true to it because it'll solidify. You have to give the experience a moment to harden into fact, to become truth in your world. So if your specific person comes back and then pulls away and then you like fall into the old vibration, what's going to harden into fact? It's going to be your specific person not being with you. But if you want your specific person with you forever, like in the best way, and they're like loving you and it's amazing, and they're showering you with attention and affection and calling you so much, giving you things, giving you little teddy bears. I don't know why I said that, but it sounds cute. Um, I have never been given a teddy bear. I want to manifest that. Uh, guess who manifested their specific person? I hope it's all of you. Honestly, that's what I want to manifest. And this idea of manifesting for other people, I've gotten more at one with it because I've decided that I'm going to manifest for every single one of my clients success. And I could do that. Like, even though I'm not you, I can still manifest success for you because you're in my reality. You are my clients. You are my viewers. So I decided, that's my life, my viewers, me. So I decided I'm going to manifest success for every single one of you. So I want you all, everybody watching, even in the replays, you get to all be a part of it too. You know that right around the corner tomorrow, something amazing is going to happen. A huge breakthrough. Whatever you've been waiting for. I'm sure most of you have been waiting for a specific person, and that is what the title of this video is. But money, health, the college you want to get into, the job, whatever relationship you want to fix, it is coming because I am manifesting success for all who watch me. And I decided I can do that because you're part of my reality. So why can't I? So I'm embracing more of this feeling that, of the taboo subjects. Like when I first started this, like the taboo subject was you can't manifest a specific person. Like when I started this, like there's a ton more people doing this now, but there weren't people doing this. And I was like, I'm just going to be taboo. I'm going to be like, of course you can. It's part of your reality. Why couldn't you? So now I'm going to also embrace this feeling of being able to manifest for other people good things that are in your world. Like you all are in my world right now. So you get to be successful because I've just manifested that for you. CJ Playmaker, Money SP, the five-star restaurant with the nice ice cream. I love it. Yes, yes, and yes. Gianna Beauty, what did you say? I feel like I've seen that name before. Thank you, Veronica. I love that. Yes. Aren't you feeling good? Isn't everyone feeling good right now? I'm feeling amazing. So yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening. That was a quote from actually a movie I really like called Almost Famous. That is a great movie, and that's what they say. They're like, "It's all happening." It is a great thing to say. Okay, Marina, I want to answer your question. How do you know when your manifestations are close? Because you feel like wow, like you just feel amazing. Even if like everything is going wrong, you're just like, I feel amazing. And I know that good things are coming. Like you always have the choice how to act. Like everything could be falling apart around you and you can be at one inside. Like you do not need the stuff on the outside to be a certain way to feel on the inside. Feel it first. And then what's amazing is then everything starts going right. So you know it's close, not because you listened to a subliminal or you saw 1111. You know it's close because you're not reacting to the outer world. You are creating from within and deciding to feel a certain way because that's how you want to feel. And that's how you know you're close. And like I said, the world around you can be this, people could be saying that, and you could trip over your foot and fall, but you're still going to feel like it won. I've tripped over my foot before. It's not fun, but you could choose. You could choose to laugh it off or have it ruin your entire day. Okay. I've had two dreams. Another Nina. I was at the same Nina. I don't know. I don't think so. I've had two dreams. It's a Nina day. I've had two dreams about my specific person. Honestly, I think dreams can be whatever association you put to them. Bad dreams, shake it off in the morning, be like, I'm done with it. I'm regrouping, whatever. I have good dreams, I have bad dreams, but I still have a good life. So I don't think dreams are premonitions of what's to come. I don't think it reads what's in your vibration either. I don't think that if you're close, you have to have good dreams. If you have a good dream, that's awesome. But you could be close otherwise. Um, let's answer another question. I'm curious what you think is taking place at an energetic level that causes us to be able to manifest a specific person. You know what? You're manifesting everything in your world. Your specific person is part of your world. So what is happening on an energetic level? You are energetically drawing this person into your experience, and you are drawing them to become a reflection of whatever you think is possible in your world. So your specific person is going to say and do whatever you think you can have a specific person say or do for you. Um, they are their own person. I don't believe in free will in the conventional sense. So keep in mind that whenever I mention free will, I don't mention this idea of us all being chaotic and creating against one another. I think that we're all connected and that free will doesn't exist in a conventional sense. But I do think we're all individuals. We're not like robots performing for one another in our own individual worlds. I think it's much more complicated and much more harmonious than that. So we're all individual expressions of this highest creative energy. We're all one. We're all the same. And I think that when you align with the idea of being with someone in a pure sense, in a happy sense, like you want to be with this specific person because you want each other to be happy, not because you're trying to make them miserable, but you're trying to be happy and live a good life together and be your best selves. So I think that that's good. That's love. Everybody wants that. So you're just drawing it to you. And when you allow it to happen in just an easygoing way, no pressure, you don't need it, you're okay otherwise, that's when they come every single time. And why they come, like, it's because you didn't need it. You always get things you don't need. The rich keep getting richer. When it rains, it pours. We've got all these sayings, and people don't attach them to law of attraction, but we say all these things because it's true. And that was another Nina. Let's answer a different question from a non-Nina. Hey, Veronica, my ex is not committing. Did I lose it? No. Not committing to me again, but wants my friendship and wants to be in contact. I want a committed relationship with him. Please tell me what I can do. See yourself as the committed type. I am the girlfriend. I am the wife. I am the fiance. I'm not the friend. I'm not the buddy. And I think it's okay to say I'm not this. I know some law of attraction people say you can't use negatives. I think it's fine. I think that the universe is you and it's super intelligent. It's not going to get things by mistake. It's not going to misread. Like if you say a negative thing, it's not going to accidentally send you the wrong thing. Because I think the universe is intelligent. It's you. It knows what you want because it's you. You know what you want. So you want to be in a committed relationship. Stop reacting to the current moment that says this person won't commit to me. And I'm so mad at them. Start being like, you know what? If the idea of this person is frustrating me, I'm just going to put them aside. I'm going to do my own thing. And I see myself as the girlfriend, the wife, the fiance, the boyfriend, the husband, the person who has the commitment. That is me. That is who I am. And that's who I label myself to be. Walk the walk, talk the talk, don't react. It's your choice. Do you react to the outer world, which is just a reaction of your inner world? If you keep reacting to the outer world, then it's like you're chasing your own tail. You're just going around in the circle because you keep reacting to the reaction. It's like, ooh, you need to put a stop to it. You need to say, I'm going to feel this way. I'm the girlfriend. My outer world doesn't speak of it, but you know what? My outer world is going to catch up to my inner world. I am the girlfriend. That's me. That's who I am. Me. Huh. How do you not react to the outer world? When you realize and you take a moment to take a time out, all emotions aside, and you're like, you know what? My outer world is the echo. It's the mirror reflection. If I want the outer world to change and I keep reacting to the mirror reflection, it's like you're standing in front of the mirror and you're like, hair, change. And you're like hitting the reflection. Like, why is my hair changing? Like, bam, change, boom. The mirror is just going to break. Then you're going to have a mess to clean up and your hair's still going to be wrong. But if you just got like a brush out and you started to like change your hair, the reflection would change. And then you'd be like, wow, it changed. But if you keep hitting the mirror, you're banging your head against the wall. You will stay in a forever loop of lack. You'll be stuck forever. You just keep buying new mirrors because you keep breaking them. Sounds expensive. It sounds really unpleasant. So it's your choice. How do you look at life? Do you look at life as circumstances that are just coming at you like a tornado? Or do you realize, you know what? All of the drama in my world is happening within me in this 3D world, this hologram. I don't know if it's holograms or 3D or what it is, but I know my eyes see things. I know I experience things that certainly appear real, you know, but it's happening within me first because I can imagine things. I can imagine whatever I want. And you know what? It plays catch up. The world around me is catching up to the world within me. But if I'm stubborn and I'm like, hey, the outer world's got to change first before I'm going to change it, again, you will forever be stuck in lack. So decide, are you going to go out on a limb and change it? Or are you going to be forever stuck in lack? It's your choice. You can pick. Like I can talk and talk and talk. I can't convince you, but I can try to manifest for you. So when you see that miracle happen tomorrow, you'll be like, hey, wait a second. Maybe I should do more of this. Okay. I want to say for people just joining me now, I am Veronica Isles, and I am so excited to be with you today. If you want to learn more about me, VeronicaIsles.com is the place to go. If you want to be a part of the next session, maybe you're watching a replay and you're like, I missed it. You'll manifest seeing me live the next time, I bet. So subscribe, hit the bell icon. It comes up on my phone. It doesn't come up on my computer, but does come up on my phone, push notification. It's like, hey, Veronica is going online. Well, I guess I don't subscribe to myself, but I know it happens with other people. Helene seems to want me to really answer a question, so let's look it up. He told me he slept with a Filipina. That doesn't sound good. Okay. But yesterday he said he didn't sleep with her, but slept with a Russian. Wow, this person's getting around to all the different countries. I don't know what to believe or do. I want him to always beg me back and make me the only person in his life. Okay. So, first of all, we need to start focusing on what you want. Less on the what seems to be multiplying because it sounds like he could be getting around like the entire globe. And we want that to stop, obviously. We want him to want to be with you and to pick you as the only person in his world. So, how do you do this? You need to start becoming aware of how you see him as treating you in your life. So, do you see him as a real screw up or a loser that keeps sleeping around? Do you look for evidence of that? Do you watch him on social media wondering if other people are going to comment on his stuff and could he be sleeping with her? What are we focusing on? So I would get a notepad down, Write things down and be like, this is what I think about all day long concerning this person. I'm assuming it's your specific person. And be like, how often do I think about him professing his love to me, saying I'm the only person in his life, and doing all these great displays of love? How often do I think about that? And how often do I think about whether or not he slept with that Filipina? Or how often do I think about him sleeping with a Russian? How often do I think about him frustrating me and how he's frustrated me before in the past? Oh, and ask yourself, who do I want to be tomorrow? Where do I want this going? Because seriously, what is the point of having a specific person in your life if they're just going to drive you crazy? You need to decide, do I want to be driven crazy? Do I want to be stuck in lack? Or do I want to be happy? Like, a lot of us don't know how to be happy because we've not experienced much of it in our life. Like, we've experienced more disappointment. So that disappointment almost feels like home. It almost feels like what we're supposed to be because we don't know what it's like to be lucky. Like, a lot of us have only experienced a glimpse of that luck or that happiness, and it's always been taken away. So we don't think it's real. Like, we think it happens to other people, but not to us. But it can be real. Luck can be real. This person can bring you joy to the fact that you don't even remember there was a time when he was potentially sleeping with someone else. You don't even remember it because it feels like a different person. Like, think about how you think about yourself 5 years ago or 10 years ago, 20 years ago, depending on how old you are. Half your age and half right now. And remember who you were at that age. If you see a picture of yourself or a video, I don't know, you know, a video, depending on how old you are, videos of me from that time, they were on VHS, and I have actually unearthed them, and it does feel like a different person. You're like, "Who is that? What am I saying? What was I thinking then?" It feels like a different person. So, the the lack you're experiencing now, in a month's time, it could feel like a different person because it's not what you're experiencing anymore. He can wow you to such a degree that you don't even remember he was frustrating you. CJ Playmaker again. I love your podcast. I have one on Anchor. Cool. I send it to me. Okay, let's answer another question. Bloody Ghost. I've answered a Bloody Ghost question before. I love that name. It's so weird and like cool. I love it. How can I detach? Oh, wow. Now it's going. Oh, Black Hearts. I love Black Hearts. I love everything gothic. Okay, Bloody Ghost. How can I detach when I pass my SP a few times a day at school and the energy between us is so weird? Decide that the energy between you doesn't have to be weird anymore. If you're passing your SP a few times in school, like that's good. Be your best self. Like smile for no reason. And your specific person will be like, wow, that's unusual. And it'll change. Like, you have to decide to change first. Don't wait for your SP to be different before you're like, "Hey, it doesn't have to be weird anymore." You cannot be weird anymore. You can decide that that's who you want to be. You want things to be successful between you and your specific person. When you pass your SP, be your best self as if everything is already resolved. Like, "Ooh, excitement." Ah. I like the black heart, so I'm gonna go back to the black heart question. Julia XXX. How do I live in the end result when my current reality isn't what I want? And there's another question. Okay, let's get to the first one first. Your current reality will never be what you want. Think about it. We form a desire because there's lack. You have a burning desire because there's currently lack. For example, if I had the burning desire, okay, let me give it. I'm not going to use me as an example because that doesn't make any sense. A particular person has the burning desire to weigh 120 pounds. If they had this burning desire, they probably aren't even close to 120 pounds right now. Like, I'm going to bet the person who wants that isn't 121 pounds because that'd be really close. So, why would you have a burning desire for something you were already close to? I'm going to guess the person who has the burning desire to weigh 120 pounds weighs like 250 right now because it's really far away, or maybe 200, but something that's like not 121 or 122, like they're weighing a whole lot more than 120 because they have a burning desire. Otherwise, it'd be like this passing thing. You have a burning desire because there's lack. You're not close. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the burning desire. Like, it wouldn't be there. So, of course, there's lack. You wouldn't have a desire if you already were close. You just wouldn't. It'd be like a passing thought. It wouldn't matter. So, of course, your current reality isn't anything. Maybe there are some things that you're okay with, but you're not looking at that because we usually look at the cup half empty, not half full. So, it's your choice. What is the end result within me? What is my inner state? Your inner state it does not have to be a reaction to the outer. Your inner state can be anything. A lot of people feel silly. They're like, well, then I'm accepting the current lack, or then I'm just pushing it under the rug, or how is it going to change if I decide to be okay right now, even though things aren't okay on the outside? Give it a try, see what happens, stick it out. It will surprise you. Okay, let's get to the next part of the black heart question. Is there any deeper meaning behind deja vu? I think deja vu can be interpreted in so many different ways. And I've had deja vu before. And you wonder in those moments of deja vu, did this happen before? And I think it did, because like everything has happened. We've just chosen to align with this current moment. But everything that's gone before, everything that's gone after, it's all happened. We're just aligning with this particular moment. And that's why I've started to get more interested in this idea of time travel. Because if there really isn't any time, then couldn't we theoretically align with a different time and place because it's all happening at once? We're just changing our awareness of this current moment of truth. So, my current moment of truth could be pretty much anything. Like, I could step back 20 years ago because it's not really back, it's actually just an alignment of 20 years ago. So, you could theoretically align with 20 years ago, change things then that maybe you didn't like to have happen, and like step into a new reality. What is possible? I don't know. I think anything. So I think this idea of changing things that have happened before in the past, I do think it's possible because there's really no past. We're just like aligning with a new awareness of a new moment. So I think deja vu is almost like proof of that. Proof that we've done this all before. I've said this all before. I hope it's interesting to think about. I mean, it almost will make your head explode if you think about this all for too long, but we're infinite. Like, we're not dying out or going anywhere. We're just changing and shaping and being this, but we're all the same. We really are. That's why there's no free will. So we're all the same. It's very beautiful to think about. Very harmonious. Okay. Let's get to another question. Sharon Combs. Oh, now it went away. Go back up. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Sharon. How do I get to the feeling it's done? I seem to have control issues and have a hard time with letting it go. No one wants to let go. We all have control issues. I think it's a human thing. Like, I want to control, I want guarantees. I don't want to let go. No. And I think that it's the stubborn earthly part of you that is refusing to believe that you are God. It's like, no, I'm not. Because it's like feeling that total power is like scary. So it's like you don't want to let go because you don't want to prove to yourself that it'll actually work. It's like we want to rediscover this. We want the beauty, the miracle of having it happen and having had no guarantee of it happening. Um, how do I get to the feeling it's done? You will never feel it's done until it's actually done. So don't like say you're doing something wrong because it's hard to emulate that, but you know at least what it doesn't feel like. So you may not be able to fully emulate what it feels like to be done until you actually get it. But you do know to avoid the feelings of it's not done. So the feelings of lack, like, I don't have it, like, not to feel that. So I think if you have issues with how to get into that satisfied state, like maybe you've never experienced this before, so you don't know how to feel satisfied about it. You at least know that it doesn't feel bad, it doesn't feel desperate, it doesn't feel yucky. So you can at least try to avoid those feelings. And I always say that if you have a hard time with those feelings, just try to turn off all feelings and kind of feel nothing. That will help propel you to a place where you can get a breakthrough and then you get some encouragement and then you can feel better. So I think the second you change the rhythm and you just kind of break it, like maybe you've been feeling the struggle for a while and you just kind of break it just a little bit, even by posing a what if scenario or just kind of feeling nothing for 5 minutes, it'll create a change, which will then propel you to have more confidence to get to a place where you can feel more like it's done, and then it really will be done. Because whenever you do get to that feeling of aligning as truth, like maybe you haven't 100% felt like it's done, but it feels like it's coming, like it's truth, then it'll feel like it was going to happen the whole time. And then you forget you actually did it. And then we play this game all over again. We form a new desire and we're back to relearning it. That's what life is. And we chose, to be having this experience to forget our creative power over this world so we could rediscover it and do it over and over and over and over and over and over. But I decided that all of my viewers who came to this, they're going to have a lucky miracle happen to them within 24 hours, including me. Everyone. So have some belief in that. It's coming. It's all happening. I believe that. All right, one more question from Sarah. Sarah, where did you go? Sarah with no H. Is it wrong to manifest an ex I deeply love when our friend is everything he's ever wanted and he loves her? He's what I always wanted and had special connection and were in love until she arrived. Torn. Okay. First of all, I don't think it's wrong at all. The person who he's currently with is supposedly everything he's ever wanted and he loves her. But couldn't you be everything that he's ever wanted? Like, why is that not you? He's everything you've ever wanted. Why can't it be mutual? Maybe, he could love you in a way that matches how much you love him. Why does it have to be where we always assume the thing we love the most can't reciprocate? Like, that's like a common theme, and especially in love stories and stuff, this unrequited love and the other person being a better match for someone else. Like, why? Let's rewrite the story. Let's rewrite the story. Like, you never said anything about how much she loves him. Let's rewrite the story that she's actually happier with someone else. That her perfect person is actually someone else. We haven't told that part of the story. Like, you've told me a story here, and I've formulated the ideas in my mind. You're telling yourself a story. Let's tell a new story because you sound like you're having inner chaos. Let's put your inner peace. Let's feel inner peace. And I said a miracle was coming within 24 hours, so maybe this is yours. You've always had a special connection. Let's tell the story. He wakes up. He's like, oh my gosh, I have to be with Sarah. That is who I am meant to be with. Why didn't I see it sooner? Why was I with this other person? I thought she was everything I've ever wanted, but I was wrong. Sarah is what I have always wanted. What story are you going to tell? Stop being torn. Put it to peace. Say, I want the highest and best for everyone involved, including me. And let's stop judging their relationship. Let's start telling a new story. Okay, I am done for today, but I will be back soon. And I'm recording another video. Look forward to my pre-recorded video, which will arrive on Thursday at a random time. Won't be a premiere. It's not the 25 days of Christmas anymore, so you got to just watch for it. Random. And it's going to be all about manifesting and what to expect while manifesting, because this throws a lot of people off. They think it's supposed to happen like in a linear way, like it keeps growing, but it doesn't. It kind of goes all around the place. And you want to succeed. You want to know what to expect. So this video addresses all of those things. You can watch 3 podcasts, new ones, brand new. I answered 9 questions. Maybe I've answered your question. You don't even know. The links are below. So just go to the Anchor app. You can see them. I release them there, a lot of them. You want your question answered? Leave me a voice note. It's that easy. I did release, the last pre-recorded video I released was an Anchor. It was an Anchor podcast, and I just released it to YouTube too for your benefit, for your viewing benefit. And I'll be doing that with Anchor podcasts in time, but you gotta see it. You gotta go to Anchor to see it first. You want to work with me one on one? I want to work with you. VeronicaIsles.com is the place to get my paid one on one coaching. You want things for free? I'll give you that too. Either one works. You do not need my coaching to succeed. You can watch my free videos too and succeed all the same. It is your preference. Totally. I have over 400 videos you could watch right now and succeed. So, what are you waiting for? What else did I want to say? I think I've already said to subscribe, so I don't need to say that again. I do have 5 ebooks available on Amazon. If you want to email me, VeronicaIsles@gmail.com is the place to go to. Autumn Beauty, thank you very much, Veronica. You are is that star? Oh, it's a star. Here's your teddy bear. Oh, that's so sweet. I wanted a teddy bear. That's so sweet. I love you, Autumn Beauty. That is a great name. Okay, I wish you all that miracle within 24 hours. Remember, it's coming. It's all happening. I love you tons. Bye.